Welcome everybody to Evolutionary Recoveries Podcast. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, ring the bell notification. Today, we got my Irish friend from New York here, Sean Gavin. Great story, phenomenal dude. I knew Sean for years, so how you feel today, dude, being on this shit?
I feel good. I'm feeling some butterflies right now.
Are you?
Yeah. I'm good though. I'm glad to be here. Thank you for asking.
It's all good though it's all good until it starts. You're like, oh shit, I'm okay. All right, we'll do it. It's nuts. But it ain't no fucking big deal. We're here, so that's why I like it too. Is because we're here, dude. Nobody's fucking here. It don't matter. You got John behind the camera. Yo, John, say hi to the people.
Hey, what's up, guys? Episode 11.
Yeah, this is episode 11, dude, and we've been doing good. And I'll be honest, I took a couple weeks off because, it is a little tough finding people. It is, and on top of it too, that this podcast shit ain't for me. So I had to come to reality with that again. Like, there's been multiple times when I did it. Like, even John's behind the camera, he'd be like, "Yo, Rob, listen, remember your purpose of it. Like, this doesn't matter about me. Mm-hmm. This is about like fucking you giving your message and everybody that came before you, dude, and showing people that people could get sober. Yeah. It's fucking ain't got nothing to do with me. Of course, I started it and shit like that. Ooh, big deal. Let me pull. I would have fucking. Yeah. But at the end of the day, though, this is for the fucking people. This is for the people. And you tell the truth. So whoever's watching this motherfucker, he might say some shit that might offend some people because I know how he is, dude. And I have no clue if you are or you ain't. But I'm just saying, I'd be prepared because it is what it is. And if you don't like it, I guess you share about it with him or me or whatever. You could say whatever you want, dude. It's not for that purpose though. But anyway,
I like that you tell the truth too.
I do though. Yeah. Well, you tell it. Well, it ain't that. Hold on. Let me rephrase that back. It ain't that he tells the truth. The motherfucker will say what's on his mind, and which is the truth. But and I get like that too. And it's like I don't care what people, so whatever. But anyway, yeah, dude. So anyway, we're in the car. For one, let's get this together, dude. I show Sean. I'm doing Facebook Live. I'm like, yo, happy Sunday. It's fucking Saturday, bro. And I'm on live saying Sunday. I don't even know what day it is. I'm shot out. You know what I mean? I get up, I grind, I run, boom. Yeah. And I do it. I just do it, dude. Be a nail type of guy. That's what my boy down in Florida, we talked about it. Like, be a nail dude. You know what I mean? That's what I live off of, kind of. Like, if I'm thinking about something, I got to get something done, do it now. Boom. Yeah. Because if not, then you procrastinate, you sit back and never even gets done. So yeah, I jump up. I think it's fucking Sunday. It's fucking Saturday, dude. That's insane. I picked you up. You got an egg sandwich. You never ate the egg sandwich. Like, it's nuts. You never even ate the egg sandwich. Yeah. Like, yo, you want one? Like, you didn't eat them himself. You got an egg sandwich. But and then we're in there, dude. Yo, bro. Like, so all right. So everybody knows, dude. We'll get into more about this. But so, how old is your grandfather?
He's gonna be 98 this year.
98 years old. Where's he from?
Donegal, Ireland. He came over, I believe, in his early 20s, I believe.
Yeah. And where's he live now?
He lives in a home in the Bronx called Little Sisters of the Poor, which is a great home for him, something that he was seeking for himself. It's a nice old age home with the Catholic faith very instilled in it.
Yeah. So when did he stop driving?
A couple of years ago. Yeah, so mid-90s.
So because I said to Sean, the guys up there in age nobody judged me for it, but I'm like, yo, we could do this in memory of your grandfather. He said, what? He said, my dad died. He said, dude, I said, oh, sorry to hear that. He goes, my grandfather's still alive. We said, what? He said, that's crazy. 98 years old, dude. 98 years old. I mean, how could you not respect the Irish hustle and that, dude? These fuckers don't die. They fucking live and stay alive forever, dude.
So my
so I got to deal with you forever. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Well, my biological father passed in my early 20s. I think I was 23.
Okay.
And but a huge amount of credit to my real father, who's not biological, but I consider him my father.
What one died?
My biological father, who is hardly in my life.
Fucking tired. What one died? What one's in the ground? The not so good one?
So he passed. Yeah, you could say that.
I don't want to bury him again, Rob. God.
But all credit goes to my father, David, who's not my biological father, but is my father, my grandfather, my Uncle Brian, my Uncle Patrick. Those are the male figures that I give amounts of respect to and I look up to and admire, Yeah. And my real biological father was no good influence on me. He wasn't in my life. It was cool to reconnect, and I wish I could have built something in the future from 23 forward, but it didn't happen.
He passed away.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I mean, and how old are you?
I'm 41.
Yeah. So fucking. I hear you.
Yeah.
Like when my sister was alive, my sister was like still alive. I was on the phone. My sister dealt with some problems, like mental, and drug addiction and shit. Like she overdosed and passed away. And she's on the phone with me one time, and she's like, I just want my mommy back. And I'm like, what do you want, fucking her to come play Barbies with you? You're fucking goddamn 50, because my mom's 70 fucking. She's up there,
Yeah.
and so our heads like it's like sometimes maybe let sleeping dogs lie, like. It is what it is, I guess. Like, I think the biggest problem with people like us, like I'm saying, because I know you very well.
Yeah.
The people don't. That's why, but we don't know how to let shit go, and we always feel like something's wrong with what, and what I've been learning about and like reading about and listening to on YouTube. Shout out to YouTube. Love YouTube. Is the past is the past, bro, and the future is the future, and that's hard.
Yeah.
Scared of what's to come at you or what you
yeah.
have to do, and then worrying about what happened.
Yeah.
That you can't even change. It's like, well, where's today at?
Yeah.
And AI, you're pissing on today. Like everybody got these dumb. Everybody sounds like fucking parrots in a meeting sometimes. Like it's like, oh, like you come up with something new. Like what the fuck? Like me, I came up. I don't know if I came up with it, but I say all the time, like I wanted to, instead of existing, I wanted to live.
Yeah.
That's and great. I'm still having trouble with that. So that's where that's why I'm still trying. Like, or I would say I am.
I remember saying that to many people about existing and not living. I remember waking up. You've witnessed it.
I would say it around you all the time.
I was in evolutions to recovery for about 8 months straight at one point, and I was full blown alcoholism, internally miserable. Shot out. I couldn't leave the bed. I was sober though, and I couldn't shake these bedevilments, as they call them in AA, and that's full of fear, full of restlessness, irritable discontent. You would have thought I was getting high. I remember you coming up to the room and like, "Oh, are you good? Like, are you okay?" Like, and I remember just saying, like, I sat
on the bed.
I didn't want to get out of bed.
Sat on the edge of the bed. You were like,
no, you sat on the bed next to mine and looked at me like, "Yo, everything's gonna be good. It's gonna work out." And I just could not see that. And this is in sobriety, without doing the program of action of the 12-step work. That's what helped change my life.
Sponsor helped you.
Woo, did he? He was on your show a few episodes back, Eddie.
Yeah.
I heard him speak last night at Sacred Heart.
Eddie Dunn. Eddie Dunn's the man.
Mr. Dunn. Yeah.
I actually just heard Eddie Dunn share at a HA meeting. And it is rare when somebody, and he was like, I fucking never did that before. He's a funny dude. He was good, he was being serious on here because he wanted to get the message out, like kind of. But he was like, my name's Eddie. I'm a heroin addict or whatever. And he was like, I never fucking did that before. Like, because it was weird. Like, if you've never been to it, like, there's all these AA, like GA, CA, OA. Like, it's like, I don't know, dude. I just don't want to be at, like everybody you heard, and this is parakeet shit, is I just don't want to be at K&A.
Oh, yeah.
So
I've witnessed K&A myself coming to Philly a few years ago, and wow, I couldn't.
Great experience?
Terrible.
It's like, it was phenomenal, bro.
Yo, very bad.
Beautiful, dude. It was gorgeous, like the trees with the snow on them.
I remember going up to, it was a street called Weymouth? And I was like, there was a line. Not to do war stories, but I remember going up, and there was like a few people behind me in line.
You just made Weymouth Street famous.
No,
I'm sorry. It don't matter.
But anyway, it was a very...
Like, they don't know where it's at.
Yeah, I know.
Please, don't direct them.
It's a shame that there's places like that exist in this world. It's a real shame. It's a shame. And I don't know if they can do anything about it.
They can. I got the way.
I don't know if it's corruption involved with the law. I don't know. Why?
Nah, it ain't that, I don't think. I know the way.
Do you? Yeah.
I know the way to fix Kensington.
Do you?
I'm saying it on YouTube and all. And whoever clip this up, dude, pass it on. I know the way to clean up Kensington. It ain't going to make a lot of people that are sick and suffering too thrilled that are out there, but it will get them help.
Yeah.
We're wasting a lot of money real quick. I mean, I'll say it real quick. I try to break it down as fast as possible. There's a lot more detail. I got shit written down because I write my goals down and I write down shit that I think. But pretty much, though, we waste a lot of, we don't waste shit on nothing. Like, if it's helping somebody, great, whatever. I'll go with that. You got them haters. You do good, you do bad. It don't matter. They hate you anyway. But CRS is social workers, you know what I'm saying? Medical people, wound care people, like all this shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
So in a hospital setting, round them up for 72 hours for loitering. And when they get to the place, they can't leave. Lock, boom.
Wow.
And let them get sick a little bit. Let them start to think, have the social workers, you want to get away? We can get you away. or they can suffer like they want to because you know addicts are defiant. I ain't. But while they're there, people they'll have a real medical doctor there that gets paid.
Yeah.
They take care of people's wounds, shit like that. Get them, you know, if they decide they can have a 14, 15 day to 30-day stay for mental health. There's a lot of people with mental health issues.
Yeah.
There's a lot of vets, people that have already lost limbs, and then they could go away. Now, if they don't, I bet you by the second time they get rounded up for loitering and standing out there and doing, I bet you they start to think like, I ain't going through this shit again.
Yeah.
You know, and I think, and that's the start. I got other shit, dude, that, they ain't gonna let people die in the place. You know, there's gonna be all people that watch shit that I say, and they're like, yeah, but it can't be, because everybody's always looking for the problem.
Yeah.
Instead of shutting the fuck up and trying to contribute to the solution.
Yeah.
So that's where it gets goofy at. Like, fuck what you think the problem is. You know what I mean? Like when I wanted to do what I'm doing now, and like not this, I'm saying like what I do, for helping people and whatever I do, the recovery house, and I do make money. Obviously, everybody's a hater though, and they always tell you your problems and why you can't do something. All right, so contribute to, dude. Think of Albert Einstein was a genius, bro, and he thought of shit, right? And that's corny. It sounds like. But think of this. Imagine, dude, the fucking city's full with 1 million brains. We can't come up with something? Come on. Yeah. No, here goes our best idea. Let them stand out there, treat their wounds out there.
I know.
So they can keep getting high with their wounds treated here. Not saying that the people that are doing that is wrong. I'm just saying we got to come up with a better solution.
I agree.
And then on top of it, it's like, no, let them, the best idea 1 million brains came up with, everybody was let them shoot drugs in their neck in front of a police officer.
Yeah.
And they ain't allowed to lock them up because there's too many people and jails are overcrowded. What the fuck? Build another prison.
Yeah.
I did my time. Yo, bro, any crime I did the time.
Yeah.
And I ain't even got a jacket like that, a crazy record.
Yeah.
But the point is, though, what I'm saying is I shouldn't have been doing it.
Yeah.
The fuck, jail saved my life, dude. Thank you, Judge Thomas Dempsey, for saving my life when I asked for a drug program for 3 months and I sat for 2 years.
Yeah.
He said, don't worry, buddy. He said, don't worry, you're not going to use drugs. He said to me, I said, great, I'm retarded. I'm withdrawing. Cool, yeah. I'm getting it. I beat the system. No, I didn't. And he left my ass in there. He said, I tell you, don't come in front of me again.
Yeah.
He saved my life. And I relapsed after having 5.5 years after that. He saved my life.
Yeah.
But it started the process of, oh shit, dude, something's wrong with me. Like I was going to meetings, you know what I mean? Because I was in the halfway house, like shit like that. You know. So there's always that little journey that brings you to where you're at.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like you.
I'm a chronic relapser myself. I don't know how chronic you are, but I know that you've relapsed before. And I don't know, like just.
How was Kensington though?
It was terrible, and but no,
and he's like, "Let that go." That was bad.
Yeah, but a couple of good things came out of Kensington. I was actually down there running and nowhere to go, and I stayed at the last stop down there for about 6 or 7 days.
Really?
What the hell is his name?
Eddie Z.
Eddie Z. Yeah, he looked out. I slept. He took
tell
me
the
down
story.
To the river with a few people. There was no room on his floor to sleep inside the little hut he has for the meeting. And he pulls out these ladders out of the tree that are chained up. No one can steal the ladders. I'm like, what the f-? So anyway, me and this guy are looking at each other like, what is he doing with these ladders? So he puts them up against a concrete pillar, and he goes, all right, guys, let's go upstairs, ladies and gents. Right? It was like me and 2 girls, and we were on separate floors of this pillar. Anyway, long story short, I'm sleeping in a tent under the stars. And but he took the ladders away. And pulled them up and chained them up and went to sleep, so we could not escape. If I was going to escape, I would have to jump a 30-foot drop. And I was like, I guess I'm staying here.
You were stuck up here.
Stuck. But sober.
I remember you telling me.
Yo, and I don't know if people know about that. This.
I don't know if people know about that.
And he says, time to feed the ducks. And he has a loaf of bread and he's throwing ducks. This guy was not only helping humans, he looked at the world as he was helping the world and everything in it. Like this guy is on a different mental state than I was and still am. You know what I mean? And thank God for Eddie.
Didn't he
I don't know. I'm not sure. But anyway,
he was doing that for a long time though, like helping people kind of like trying to break them down and rebuild them.
Like people would say like, oh, watch him, he's crazy. But I'm a little out there myself. So I admired his thought process of trying to help people and the world and everything in it, and he's helping a lot of people. I don't know if I heard he was in Chicago and he might be back now. I don't know, but he's in the trenches, this dude, among other people, but he's in the trenches.
Yeah, big time.
You know what I mean?
Big time, more than
And I'm grateful looking back. I believe he was a gem, through God's grace that he dropped in my life at that time in my life. I would have been stuck out there somewhere. Who knows? Kensington is a wild place, man. I come from New York City, a nice area in the Bronx, but we played in Washington Heights a lot, and Inwood, and Kensington. There's nothing. I've never seen anything like Kensington. And I've been through a lot of bad neighborhoods in New York City, and they can't compare to Kensington. They can't, in my opinion.
I heard people from Baltimore say it, Florida, California, Louisiana. I mean, I heard like physically talk to people because when I go down to Florida, I'm in my buddy owns Safe House. Shout out Safe House Over Living down in Boca Del Rey, Boynton Beach, all that. My buddy Nick Connor, he owns recovery houses, but there's people from all over down there. You know what I mean? They just go there because people try to rape their insurance and all this. And then my boy, he don't take no insurance. He has nothing to do with that, and he just helps people get like in I think it's called DAF and all this shit, like, you know, like government rehab shit like that. John was actually in there, and but he has houses, and there's like people from all over that. Like when they go down there, they rape their insurance, and then they have nowhere to go. Their insurance gets cut off,
and they get kickbacks, cash kickbacks. I know kids that were buying Mercedes in Florida and buying 3-bedroom houses, putting down payments on houses just from insurance kickbacks. You know what I mean? And just take a picture of the front and the back and send it to me. I got you on a flight, free flight, no problem. And I was one of them, and I went down and I seen what the game was about, and I'm sure it's probably still going on. It's sad.
I think they cracked down on a lot of it. I'm not sure though.
Who
knows?
They did,
But the thing is though, he basically does it the same way we do it up here. It's all for like, yo, go get a job. I'll help you get a job. You know, the whole deal. But yeah, man. But I talked to all them people, and they're like, dude, I ain't. Go watch videos. Like people, this shit got like there has been people that like think it like it's cool though. It ain't cool. Ain't shit about it cool.
It's not.
You know, I was just talking about this. Like ain't shit about like they're like, you ever go to a meeting and they're like, you know, like whoever, it don't matter who it is, but they're sharing and they're like, they're fucking like, you know, when I was down the way in Kensington, like, bro, ain't nothing cool about that. Ain't shit cool. Like, thank God you're alive. Thank God you're sober now. But where's your story coming in? Like, when's your story start, bro? Because that is fucking bullshit.
It's
dude.
funny. Last night,
like
Eddie,
you went to Iraq and survived. What the fuck? Get out of here.
Eddie was sharing last night, and I can relate, and I feel the same way. What he was saying last night is that in the beginning, me coming to AA, my story would be all negative, and then the last like 3 minutes, I'd be like, and then I picked up a white chip and I got a sponsor, and now I'm good. Thank you for letting me share. You know what I mean? And now it's just totally flipped. You know what I mean? Now that I went through, or I took some certain suggestions through this program with people that were armed with the facts before me, my story starts out very minimal, if any, war stories. And I'll give you a quick recap, and maybe I'll throw a war story in for the benefit to try to hook your mind and say, wow, this kid was like me at this time in my life, and maybe I can change. So the change and flip of perception was negative. The whole story.
You're good. You're not a curse here, brother.
The whole story was negative before the step work and process in AA. I did some things that I was suggested to do, and now it's all positive. Yeah, but the only reason why I mentioned negativity in the very beginning is to try to hook the new guy that came in the door that might be out of his mind.
He ain't like me.
No,
one of that, exactly. You know, he's like, all right.
But trust me, I can get very reckless out there, as you can, I'm sure, because we're similar. And it's a tightrope of life and death for me when I'm using drugs and alcohol. And I don't even really use alcohol. I'll have a couple of drinks and then see you later. You know, with the cocaine, which led to crack, and then heroin coming off it. Thank God it's not like that today. And miracles are happening. My son is in my life on a monthly basis. I talk to him on Snapchat every day, pretty much every 2 days. His mom's happy. She married a beautiful, great guy who's a great role model for my son, and nothing but 100% respect for him. And it's just amazing. Like, this life is, once I thought life was a shit show, sitting on the bed with hearing your speech to me, I'm wanting to die in sobriety. I do a couple of things that were suggested, and now I know I'm learning how to dance in the rain, and I don't really look at negativity.
The mental health attacked you heavy.
Woo, yes, it did. Yes,
right?
It did, yeah. But today I'm not on any medication.
No, and you're fine.
Yeah.
And you believe in God, and you pray, and you're about, you know.
Yeah.
But how did you feel in that moment?
With the
like depression? Like, what were you thinking? Because a lot of people suffer from depression, and they don't think they'll ever get through it. Because I know that. I remember I had it before. I said, you'll get through it. It'll go. I don't know how long.
Yeah.
Just stay, you know. And there's a lot of people that do it, and you're sitting right here, living proof.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm not on no meds at all.
No. Not that I'm
sober.
Against it if it works for them.
No, of course. If somebody needs medicine, they need medicine. But, you know, but you are, and I'm talking about. I'm sitting across from you. I knew you when like you were not mentally depressed.
Yeah.
You know, like whatever.
Yeah.
And then I seen it happen to you.
Yeah.
You came back and forth a couple times, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Through the process. And then now I see you. And I think that I'm like, you're on fire, bro.
Yeah,
You're on fire.
Yeah,
and like we were talking on the ride, like you realized, I think, so like you were always trying to get back. Oh, yo, my kid, I love my son, right?
Yeah.
Son, you got to do it. Just your son.
Gavin,
And it was like you had the cart in front of the horse, bro.
Yeah.
And he, boom,
yeah.
boom. It was like everything that you were doing was keeping you further away.
My intentions were pure and real, and that's what I wanted. But I couldn't do it because I had this internal condition that they talk about of alcoholism, that I'm waking up miserable off the bat saying this world would be better without me in it. And this is in sobriety.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a little story with a sponsor down in Florida. He picked me up. I was full-blown miserable, disgusted with myself, hated life. My past haunted me. The future scared me.
Mm.
I remember he picked me up on the way to a meeting. Beautiful sunset in Florida. Pink skies, orange, blue. What a beautiful sky that is, Sean, isn't it? And I said, I could give a fuck about this sunset.
Yeah.
And now it's like I'm waking up and I just said on the way here, yo, the trees look cool with snow on them.
Yeah,
I would have never said that.
They did look nice.
Yeah.
But I was like, yeah, man, yeah, it brings a tear to my eye.
But it's just things.
I'm a real weirdo.
No, but it's because I grew up in New York with a graffiti thing going on as a hobby, and I'd admire kids older than me that used to tag up all over the street. So I'm like into art stuff and the snow, just like things are catching my eyes that wouldn't have in the past before this process took place. And it's nothing my doing. It's all me and the connection of a higher power, God, who I call God. And yo, I'm telling you, like without that, I want to hang myself in sobriety. Yeah. I don't want to come out and enjoy life. I hate life.
Yeah.
And that's why I kept picking up and using.
Yeah, because we take ourselves wherever we go.
Yeah.
The way we feel.
I've been all over the country. I was in Mississippi.
Were you?
Yeah.
How's that?
Terrible.
Terrible. Everything terrible.
Yeah.
South Philly, baby, for life. No, I'm just kidding now. But yeah, really?
Yeah. And then from there, I went to Texas. I lived there for 2 years. I was in Florida for 3, all over the place running for myself.
And what? Rehab stays?
Rehabs with a girl.
Oh, really?
Girl who had a tax check for a lot of cash. A girl I was not attracted to.
Yeah.
She showed some funds, some couple C notes. I was like, I want to meet your parents.
Yeah.
She said, I live in Mississippi. I said, let's go.
Yeah.
The whole way there on the highway, I'm jumping off exits, picking up homeless men in her car. Where's the rocks at? And I'm smoking the whole way.
Yeah.
Sick, yeah, sad. Very sick and disgusting. Yeah.
She smoked too?
She did from that point on.
You made her smoke?
Yeah.
Really? Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with
Screwed
it.
up.
Well, I mean, there's a lot wrong with it, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
We do weird shit when we're out
there.
Very
weird.
You're like, yo, here, hit this.
Yo, the dancing in the devil's hand at that time of my life. Corrupting everyone in my circle.
Yeah.
She had kids that could have ate food with that money.
Yeah.
I blew it.
Yeah. We do messed up
shit. Yeah.
It goes along with the territory, but I mean, dude, yeah. I mean, you cursed on here, dude. You know what I thought as you were talking about like God and all this shit. You know what I'm thinking? It sounds nuts, man. I'm like, dude, you can friggin' have no shirt on right now if you want. You know what I mean? Like, put that microphone to your nipple, guys. I give 2 fucks. Don't matter to me. And it would be funny as a motherfucker, though. Like if you were sitting there right now with no shirt on, with the chain on, hat and all, and had the microphone like pinched onto your nose.
Oh, by the way, hey, Tommy Toll, hey.
Good stuff. Hey, Tommy Toll. Fuck Tommy Toll.
Nah, he's a good dude. I like Tommy.
Yeah, Tommy's good.
God bless him.
Yeah, good. Yeah, good guy. Your shout out. Yeah. So but anyway, though, you got your shirt on. It's not pinched to his nipple.
Yo, you have a funny way of thinking. I'm the same way. I think of crazy stuff. And
it just comes to me.
Yeah, I love it though. It's unique. It's interesting.
Dude, I got a fucking globe sitting in front of me, dude. You know what a teacher told me when I was a kid? I think I said this before on the podcast. You'll be dead. You ain't going nowhere in life.
Yeah.
You know, wow, dude, the craziest shit is, you remember Jeff?
I do.
Oh, Jeff.
Yeah.
And Ross.
Yeah,
you know, Ross.
Yeah.
So during the fucking thing, the dude's doing clean outs. The dude, Jeff's an old head. They're in the room, and he got like that. You ever seen him glows with the electric that goes through it? And shit, and all this shit. And he's bringing this shit home from doing clean outs, and he's bringing it home. And the fucking guy, Jeff, he's getting mad. It's in the recovery house. He's like, he keeps just bringing shit in. It's crazy. And he's like, what, dude? I don't understand. Why are you so mad at me? And he's like, you're an idiot. That's why. He's like, what, he don't like my map up there? And he was like, because you're never going nowhere. I'm like, you fucking fucking sucked. It was great, bro. I was like, yo, everybody cut it out. This is shit I got to deal with on a daily basis. But yeah, they told me I fucking globe. It's probably on some like fucking like Alaska or something. I don't know. I don't even know how to read. No, I'm just kidding. I know how to read. I'm good. But yeah, dude, damn. So you were all over the fucking country, everything. I mean, dude, there was a time when I felt like that too, though. Like I was scared of going back to what I was doing. I was scared of the future that I would never be able to fix anything. My greatest thought was end everything.
Yeah.
And
but along the way,
I had 2 months sober.
Did you?
Yeah, I put my head in the noose, dude.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, I told you this. I told
think you did. I forgot. Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I can relate to thinking like
imagine
that,
all the people I would have cheated though, because I'm a selfish prick.
Yeah.
You know, like the thing is this that I know today. I was a loser.
Yeah.
I was a drug addict. I was a piece of shit.
Yeah.
And it's okay that I was.
Yeah.
It's not okay what I did, but it's okay that I was because I'm not no more.
Yeah.
And you're not either.
Yeah. Well, our experiences from being a piece of shit in life is now flipped and able to catch attention of others struggling, and now we can show them that it works if they do things we do.
Or
it's like a benefit.
Or
now.
Prevent somebody from being a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Yo, that guy did die.
Yeah.
You know, I'll get out of the car and let the lady leave.
I remember I heard a story. My uncle,
instead of driving to Mississippi.
My uncle, I heard a story about my uncle. He crashed a car under the L. I heard through my mom at the time. I was very young, and there was like,
the L here?
No, the L in the Bronx
or
Manhattan.
Oh, they call that the L too?
Yeah, the elevated train.
Yeah.
So I remember in my mind, this is the thoughts in my mind, probably 4 or 5, 6 years old. Oh, your uncle had a car accident. He's okay. And I was like, I can't wait to get older and have stories like that about myself. I'm going to have crazier stories. This is like me before first grade. The thinking was like, I didn't voice that to my mom at the time. But I remember that the thinking was off, bro. You know what I mean? Like, you got 2 kids, a set of twins, 2 guys. One grows up and becomes a lieutenant in the police force over many years of service. The other one wants to admire Tony Montana. Why is that? You know what I'm saying? It's just, it must be the brain, genetic makeup. I don't know. But I was the kid that admired the drug dealers.
Yeah, of course.
You know, not the kid that was paying attention in school, and now he's probably living very fondly and nicely, and then has a house with children and marriage. You know, whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? But it's just like I always admired the knuckleheads in the neighborhood.
I was the same way. Yeah. And I mean, what the fuck? Ain't nothing wrong with that. I mean, dude, I know, too, like the elevated train.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not even bullshitting either. I never knew that's why they call it the L.
That's what they call it in New York.
I lived in Philly my whole life, and I lived in Kensington.
Yeah.
And shit like that. And I never knew that's why they called it L to L. I didn't think about it. You know why? But I'm thinking about you not having a shirt on in this podcast with a microphone fucking pinched to your nipple. But I don't know that the L is called the L because it's an elevated train. That's insane, dude.
But back to the journeys around the country, and like you said, jumping around, or other people, if they can relate to that too. Along the journeys of ripping and running and relapsing and almost dying and being revived in Florida multiple times in ambulances and waking up in hospitals, seeing a clock that says 5 o'clock in a hospital room with no windows, not knowing if it's 5 a.m. or p.m. And the nurse saying, you almost died. This is the shit that I was hearing at the time. Along that journey, I was hearing little seeds planted in my brain and didn't realize at the time. Across the country, there's big book meetings. Not to say the big book meeting is, well, yeah, pretty much I only go to big book meetings, really, in this time coming around. My home group is Sacred Heart, Dynamite Group. But anyway, they do the same shit across the country, and I've come across people like that across the country, and this shit's working, bro. You know what I mean? It's taken destroyed lives, mental anguish, disgust, pain, misery, and flipping it. And it's nothing to do with me. It's all from being connected to my higher power that unblocked the channel to the peace, and it's all credit to God, in my opinion.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And I stay away with like-minded people. I stay around like-minded people. Like this time coming around, I hate like saying, "Oh, but this is what I do," because I've relapsed numerous times. But whatever, I feel different now about it. I do, and I'm seeking people that are seeking what I feel that I need to seek. And I'm not going to mention names. I respect the anonymity.
You're hanging around like-minded people.
Yes.
That are trying, or that have been doing it before you.
But I'm the guppy in the pond now.
Yeah.
I'm the little guy. Like I try not to hang around people with less time, because what are they going to teach me? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I have a few solid friends that I'm around all the time that are in the same boat as me with time-wise. Time doesn't mean shit, honestly, I don't think. When you have that connection with the higher power, you could be on fire at 2 months and the same with the guy with 30 years. You know, it doesn't.
I think
like time is respected.
Time matters to me, like
yeah,
my time,
yeah.
but like I can't use all the meetings I went, so I got to do what I'm doing now.
Exactly.
It don't matter about how much time I have.
I heard somebody say
like
everyone comes out of detox or rehab in the first 30 days. Oh, get him through the step work, get him through the steps. He has to have that change. What about, now this is something that I heard. What about the guy that's in his last 30 days that has a few years?
Yeah.
What about trying to help him and he doesn't even have this spiritual awakening that's guaranteed in the book?
There's people that go through the steps after having years.
Yeah.
Because over time you get new resentments, new life changes, different fears.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like you're saying fears at say 3 months you do the steps, right? You're saying fears ain't 5 years from 30 days are not going to be the same as they're going to be different kind of fears, different things that attack you. Probably even more financial insecurity a little bit because you know life changes, money changes. You know,
like I have a healthy fear of relapsing because my son is in my life on a steady basis now over 6 months, or about 6 months this time, coming around every month I'm there for a weekend, and I think it's a healthy fear of, I hope to God I don't relapse because I'm going to shatter this poor kid's mind again, and he can't handle that. But I also have the faith and strength that this probably won't happen as long as I continue to keep doing what I'm doing. You know what I mean? So he doesn't have to see me.
Your son's proud to see you. Good.
Yo, I love that kid so much. You know what I mean?
I remember telling you, dude, when you were going through that mental thing that like, I'm like, yo, bro, listen, you're like, no, my son, this, that, everything's bothering me. I don't feel like living. I feel like I fucked my life up. Yeah. And I'm like, bro, you'll be able to get back into your kid's life. Yeah. Now, when you tell somebody that's not in their kid's life, that's like, you're like, dude, you know, like those phones ain't getting picked up at the right time when you want them picked up. And you are, dude. I'm so proud of you, bro. Like, I'm so proud. Fuck that. Be proud of yourself, though. You know what I mean? I could die tomorrow. Me being proud for you don't fucking matter. Your son's proud of you. You know what I'm saying? Like you're happy to be in your son. Like, it don't matter what the fuck I think. But I'm happy for you. I'll say I wasn't proud. I said it wrong. I guess. Like I'm happy for you.
I appreciate it.
Like, you know I am. I ain't gonna fucking convince you or nothing. But you know, but I'm very happy for you. And like so you've been to like recovery houses here. You've
multiple times in and out. Yeah.
So what's you're as I hear you're strong in your fucking. What you believe right now, what you know is working. You know that the AA program works.
Well, I tried every other way.
Recovery programs, period, work if you work them. Trying to better yourself, you know it works. You know what I mean? Hang around winners, you know what I mean? You want to be a 10th millionaire, but you know, then you'll hang with 9. So you though, like, so what's your thought process on what's going on though? Like, because you got the serious people, you got people that ain't, you got good recovery, you got whatever. Like, what's your thought process that's going on out there right now? I mean,
regarding recovery homes, so like you said before, not to backtrack.
And this ain't no, hold up, my bad, I'm sorry to interrupt you. And this ain't me fucking trying to lead the conversation and that you say whatever the fuck you want to say. I don't care what you say. I don't even give a fuck if you tell me I don't want to answer. And throughout this whole thing, so people understand. Because I got bitched at. Oh man, you coerced. I ain't coerced.
Oh really?
Yeah,
they're out there.
Fucking sitting here.
Yo, and they're out there by the dozens. These people.
I whipped this shit right from the hip, dude. I ain't writing nothing. Do you imagine writing all this?
There's people right now looking, watching what we say right now.
Yeah.
It's a shame, but whatever. As long as people get sober and stay sober and benefit.
Well, let's give them something to say then. No, I'm just kidding.
No, so I don't know. I've been in multiple recovery homes. Like I said, I was through the country. Texas had a great one. It was called Sober Living in Austin. Sober Living. Yo, fire. You know, beautiful houses. Not even you have beautiful houses, and so does ROR. Beautiful. They're up.
I mean, what was this though? Like
it was like
a mansion, like looking type.
They had a pool in the backyard, in ground. But they're also they also deal with 110 degree heat every day in the summer. You know, so. But anyway, there's a lot of houses out here. Not only in Philly, across the country that I've seen, that Florida was big, that I came across very corrupt ones. And it's a shame. And you know, when dollar bills are involved, people tend to try to stretch as much as they can for the most profit. And that's just the reality of the world. You know, they say the devil seeks or works through money sometimes, and I've seen that too. But if I say, for instance, my son, if he has an issue with drugs and alcohol, and I'm in Philly, and I'm planted and staying in Philly. And actually, it's funny, my parents are looking to have plans to move to PA as a retirement house. They're going to get a house.
Where, like up in the mountains?
So my mom wants.
I know New York's close.
Yeah, my mom wants a house near a lake or something. She wants to, enjoy retirement with a lake.
Lake area or something up in the Poconos.
But if my son had an issue with drugs and alcohol, and I'm being planted in Philly, I would recommend ROR and Evolutions to Recovery.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Yeah, and I'm not just
And
saying that because I'm not.
I know Butchie feels that way too. I mean,
What an influence Butch has been in my life. And I was flown to Philly from Florida, I believe, where I was on a bus. I don't know. Anyway, I got off the bus with. I got off the plane with a bag this big. My good friend, Mr. Bonds. I won't say his name on here, but anyway, he was in the back seat, and they picked me up, Butchie and a couple other guys, and I came here with nothing, with what I had on my back, really, and thinking I'm going to stay here for 30 days, and here I am 4+ years later. So God works in funny ways, you know what I mean? And I'm grateful I'm here, you know. So the structure is huge. I need structure when I come in off the streets if I'm running. My last relapse was only 2 days. I had 11.5 months. I went out for 2 days, tested the waters. You know, someone caught me and was onto my shit immediately because he's in tune with the people like yourself. You guys show up every day. You're involved. And I was told to send, you better get something straight and send me, and I went away to rehab for 30 days, Keystone. But it's looking back, somebody was driving his vehicle and he looked to the right and he see me on Broad and Snyder with like a 68-year-old lady with a pipe in my hand. You know what I mean? And you know, so I was caught red-handed.
Hang out with, dude. 68 years old. Friends. How many of us have them?
But
what the fuck?
You know, broad daylight, and you know, kids are getting on school buses. I think no, actually, it was the summertime, but kids are starting to come out in the street, and I'm right across from Walgreens. I'm going on a little step, and I hear the phone ring, and I silence it. I didn't, and then I see the car. I'm like, oh shit, whatever. But I'm blessed. Looking back, I'm grateful he caught it that quick because this dude's around town, like you yourself. You're always around, and you see and you watch and you care for people.
Yeah, you could have kept going.
It
stopped you.
Yeah,
it was like a God moment. And you could have kept going. Fuck him. He's just seen you. You were the one getting out. Could have kept, but God moment. Like,
it was.
I gotta stop. I gotta go away.
Yeah.
And then what? So I mean, so all right. So when you talk about structure, though, so like,
So I know there's people in homes outside of your houses and Butch and ROR that they're not showing up. You know what I mean? The people who run the house and collect the funds to pay rent and the bills and the Wi-Fi, whatever, and obviously a profit on the side because people need
structure is important.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. But how are people running homes and not showing up really, or how are they just collecting and having a house manager run the show and through texting, saying what's going on? Like that's why I respect ROR and Evolutions to Recovery because you guys are in the mix every day. You know what I mean? So again, backtrack. If my son was in trouble with drugs and alcohol, ROR Evolutions to Recovery 100%. And it's because of structure, and structure is big and needed for me in my experience. And I would want the same for my son, my flesh and blood.
I never lived in a recovery house in South Philly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because, whatever. But I have in Kensington. You know what I mean?
And that's another thing, how people are putting houses on red flag blocks. Like, am I going to stay sober? Like, in Kensington when the L is right outside, or it doesn't matter where I go, wherever you put me, I prove that. I've been across the country, I've smoked, I've done drugs in every state that I was in, and I found it. I'm gonna find it if I'm on that mindset, 100%, just like you. You know what I mean?
I think that, like you just said, like about people, like did you stop by, they ain't around, whatever,
Yeah.
That's cool. Okay, cool. I'll go. All right, that's what you want to do. That's what you do. The problem is where's the recovery part? Where's the structure?
Yeah.
Fuck the money.
Yeah.
Fuck how nice the houses are. I appreciate their structure. These people do when the cat's away, the mice play, dude. Listen, bro, you ain't telling somebody to go do something, I ain't doing it.
Yeah.
I know what I gotta do. You know how your head is, dude. You ain't got nobody there really saying it, or nobody's really directed.
Yeah.
It's like in theory. Everything's in theory. So now I even tell my managers this. Like, I'm like, listen, dude. If they do something like that I don't like, because there's shit that people make mistakes, bro. They're helping me run something. But yeah, but listen, don't do it like that because this could happen. They got to learn something. Say they're new man, whatever. But I say, I'm like, listen, I have this thing, you know what I'm saying? And it has all this stuff written on it. And what it is rules and guidelines and things that bond. It's like the 10 Commandments. It is to make sure that people stay sober even when they don't want to because
it's set up for success.
Yes. And so please don't make me a liar.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't want to have all that, and then because I'm saying it, it sounds good when I go to a rehab. I'm presenting, and really, I'm a fucking fraud bullshitter.
Yeah.
And I'm really not doing none of it. I don't even go to my program. I ain't doing shit. I give 2 fucks. They're dying there. People are going there. No way.
I know.
Human beings.
The reality is, people are dying every day from this disease.
Anyway.
Or they're going to.
So imagine not watching them.
They're going to continue to die.
But imagine not watching them.
Yeah, you can't.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. I've heard of houses that only have gentlemen over 60 years old that have Social Security checks every month, that they just stay in the house and stare at each other with no TV. I heard wild stories. I heard a friend of mine went into a house that had that going on, and he was like, "Yo, I'm out of there. I couldn't stay there. Like these guys just look at each other and they don't even watch TV. They're just like on heavily medicated, and it's just sad that people."
That's a little dangerous. Though.
It's very dangerous.
That's real dangerous.
Very dangerous. And
I mean, I ain't.
I'm just grateful.
See, I'm a fucked up dude, so America knows.
Yeah.
This is YouTube. This means this is.
But what I also
world. Yo, Sean,
I know.
Who, dude? But then they get mad at me. Then I get retarded phone calls hey man, I can't believe that you had somebody on your fucking podcast telling the truth. Oh my God! How dare you? Like what the fuck?
But they'll never bring up the good things about a Six Flag trip that you look out for the whole community in your program and bring them there. They never put that to light.
This is how much.
It's just the way of the world.
There was like only a couple people. Really, they actually, dude. A lot of people pay for that themselves. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I'm not even a bull. That's what I mean. Like I'm like the first time I think there was a little more than whatever. Like whatever helped out with it.
Yeah.
But the second time we did it though, like they pay for themselves a lot of them people, which is great.
Well, you guys organized it.
Yeah, but I'm just saying though,
I'm just saying
I would though. I would do anything.
People in life will not bring positivity to life.
They don't want it.
And love negativity. Look at the news.
They're hiding in the misery though. They're hiding. They're trying to hide what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't really doing. I'm doing exactly what the fuck I'm saying I'm doing.
Yeah.
And because only this. You know why? Because of fucking pride and ego, dude.
Yeah.
And that's not a good thing all the time.
Yeah.
It ain't.
Yeah.
But I'm not kidding. Look, it's one thing somebody talks about you. It's another thing if they're talking about you and it's true.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Fuck that. I ain't doing it. If I'm saying I'm doing it, I'm making sure it's done. Because I'm not trying to look like an asshole. My pride and ego is too big for that. It'll deflate me, bro.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you're a fucking fraud.
Yeah.
No shot. These people are all right with being frauds.
Yeah, I know.
They're all right with lying, bro.
I know.
They ain't got no program. They ain't around. They ain't going to meetings.
Yeah.
I know some of them that you're talking about. And, I mean.
I just want to say, so back to the recovery houses that I would be interested in.
Yeah.
Like I said, I would definitely go with those 2 avenues, right? Recovery houses are set up for structure to get your life back on track. It's up to that person to take the bait of going out on their own and accepting and looking and seeking help from other people, like I've done with multiple sponsors and I've done with Eddie Dunn, and it's working. So if I'm in the best recovery house with the best structure, hands down, and the best rules and commandments that you're talking about, and if I'm not willing to do the work on my end to seek it, it's still not going to work. I'll end up leaving on a run. I'll just say the hell, like I've done before. So it's a shame. I feel like people need to be informed and about the disasters of situations that come with drugs and alcohol, and I hope that they believe that might happen to them before they die. Like there's thousands of people dying every year. I looked at stats a couple of days ago, and
it's bad.
It's bad.
It's very bad.
But I'm saying yes, I need a recovery house, but a recovery house, what I found for myself, is needed for me in the beginning. But when I do this process with a sponsor and try to seek a sponsee and try to pass it to him, the structure is not needed. It's transformed into, I'm going to keep it myself and keep it moving in the direction.
And they want to do it.
With my own place.
Yeah, you want to do it.
Yeah.
Nobody's telling you to do it.
And now when I'm on my own, or if I have a roommate or whatever the case may be, I can invite my son over. I got him a little futon couch for the day a month he comes if he wants. So yeah, it's needed for me, but the miracle through the work.
He got a big book with him, bro. He was about to read.
This is actually my roommate's. It's my roommate's. I took it. I think he's at work.
Yeah.
But anyway.
He really don't read that. Bullshit. Everything he just said for the last fucking 40 minutes is all bullshit. No, I'm just kidding.
But the miracle of the process is that now I believe that I'm going to be good with going out on my own in a few months. And there's no fear. The fear is gone because I got an instilled internal feeling of I'm going to be okay. Through a contact with God.
You feel like you got a new boss to look up to.
There it is. That's a great analogy. You're right. And he's been in charge all along.
We're just janitor, bro. We're just trying to clean shit up. You know?
I know.
You know what the greatest thing is, too? Like, John, here goes John behind. I said 40 minutes. John's like, no, it's 45 behind the fucking camera. My man, that's my boy. But is when, like you were saying, like you just start doing it. Like now you got a sponsor. Now you want to go to meetings. You make your bed because you want to have a bed made. You know what I mean? You fucking are cleaning anything. It don't matter about a chore. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, your mindset starts to change. Like, responsibility, like goals, fucking bank accounts.
It goes from a chore to live this way to a privilege to be happily doing it.
Yeah.
It's a flip of this, the perception change.
And I mean, I think it's amazing, bro, that you went to treatment. Never, like, was like, damn, like you felt like there was like the Berlin Wall in front of you to see your son.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You get out, dude. You're not on no psych meds, dude. You feel better, dude. You do the right thing. You're back in your son's life, dude. I think it's great. You go to AA. You got a sponsor. Do you sponsor people?
I'm looking for someone right now.
All right, what, the sponsor?
Yeah, take them through the book. Sit down, just how I was taught with my sponsor.
Yeah, fucking right. You'll find somebody. Yeah, definitely. You know what I mean? Because attraction and not promotion. You know what I mean? That's why I don't raise my hand to be anybody's sponsor in a meeting. Like, nobody really asks, but then people in the program don't. I don't do that.
Yeah.
That's how I'm like, because it's like, too, I feel bad if I have to throw them out.
Yeah.
Because that's the reality. Like, we go, man, I can't believe you threw the guy out. Like, yeah, fucking throw him out. He ain't listening. You know, like, and the thing is I'm not like throwing anybody out. I'm saying, you can't live here no more because you're not. There's a difference there. Like, it ain't like, you're a loser.
You know what?
Like,
you
gotta go.
The guys in the program that I admire the fullest. I was just telling John before this started. I think you were upstairs. Is they're like a generation ahead of us, these guys, and I watch what they do, and I truly believe I know what they do on the low.
Yeah,
I know what they do.
You're not supposed to tell anybody.
But
you're not though. But you know.
And that's why these guys are free. They're happy. They're living life. They're a good, productive member of their family. They have kids. They have whatever happy wives at home. You know, they can get a little crazy, the wives too, I'm sure. But it's I know I'm attracted to those kind of people that I know what they're doing off the light of the street, and I believe that they are, and I know they are. You know what I mean? Because I asked them.
Sean's a tricky dude like that, though. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a dude that likes to know things. You know what I mean? So well, what are they doing?
They're sitting down with people in their homes, reading a doctor's opinion.
You know, my sponsor did that with me.
I'm sure.
I swear to God, I asked him to be my sponsor. He brought me to his house. I felt so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And by the, like, say the 4-step, you know what I mean? Going back, I felt comfortable. I was like, wow, this guy's really trying to help me.
Wow.
Like, we were talking about a friend of ours, Leo.
Yeah.
Dude, bro, he was around for a year.
Yeah.
He straight turned around and said, for the last year, I thought you were trying to take something.
I'm sure.
Here goes the kicker. You didn't have none. He said it. He said it, though. He said, I don't even have nothing for you to take.
I think he went out like 3 hours away to pick him up one time.
Oh,
yeah. And he came back. I was chewing on a bag in the Target. And,
we in the Walgreens.
I hope
there's a hospital up in Patterson, New Jersey.
I miss Leo, bro.
Yeah, so do I, dude. Oh, he's cool ass dude, man. It's my buddy. He's dude. I had so many videos. I got rid of. Dude, I drive up there. I go into the store. Now he calls me from this Walgreens. You know, they let him use the front. They let him sit in there like all whacked out, like geeked out, bro. I don't know, whatever. Anyway, and he's with Patterson's man. I'm like, I don't know. They like Walgreens down here would have called the cops. But anyway, so he's in the store for hours. It took me 3 hours to get up there, however long. I get up there. I go in. He's on aisle 4. He comes around aisle 4, dude, and he's like, did I scare you? I'm like, bro, let's go. Like, you just scare me. And he's like, what, bro, what's wrong? I'm like, let's go. Come on, dude. Like, I just drove 3 hours to get him. So fucking, bro, he ripped all the stuffing out of his jacket. He thought he put something in his coat. So he's walking funny. I'm like, yeah, dude. I'm like, what are you? So he takes his, for one, somebody gave him, it was like snowy out. So they gave him North Face boots. Yeah. Whatever, like 2 sizes small and shit. You know what I mean? It's fucked up when you're out there. Yeah. So his feet are killing him. He kicks the joints off, throws them in the back of the truck. So we're driving, and I'm like,
oh my God.
And he's like, bro. He said, yo, bro. I said, what, dude? He goes, it's my fucking feet, bro. They stink like shit.
Oh my God.
But Leo was a funny dude like that. Like, he
comical.
Well, it was what it was.
Yeah.
Like, he used to mess with me. He'd be like, bro, you don't know how to speak. I said, you don't know how to speak. He said, I know 4 languages. I said, because he's from, I said, bro, I know how to speak. He said, you say towel, you say that. Like, he used to mess with me. I said, bro, you're an immigrant. He's like, dude, I'm American. I said, dude, you're from Italy. I said, you're an immigrant. He said, I'm not dude, why am I an immigrant? I said, bro, you walk around with a fucking passport in your pocket, bro. A passport, not even ID. You got a passport. You're an immigrant, dude.
Yeah,
like, I don't walk around with a passport. I got a
yeah.
passport. I went out the house with it one time, lost it right away.
Yeah.
Stupid motherfucker. But he's a funny ass dude.
He is. One of a kind.
He'd be like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
It's great. Come on. But so I mean, so you're right now. Where are you at right now? Where
I'm at Recovery on Reed, a halfway sober living house. 28th and Winton.
Yeah, shout out to Butchie, dude.
Yes, sir.
Butchie, yeah, he does a good job. I agree with you 150%. He cares. That's why, dude. He's about the program. Structure. He ain't just letting people do what they want.
No.
You know,
and I think I'm slick. And I relapsed in the house of his, and he was on me like white on rice.
Yeah, he got you. Boom.
Quick.
Yeah.
And I think I can pull covers over people's eyes. You caught me too.
Yeah.
I'll give you that.
Yeah.
But yo, these other houses with, the guys that stare at each other and watch TV, I probably rock in there for months smoking crack.
I don't even think they'd care, maybe.
They wouldn't.
If that's the case, then.
Yeah, they wouldn't. Yeah.
Where's that at? No, I'm just kidding. Attacking me, man. They come at me heavy when that shit happens, too. They do, dude. They get weird. People, yeah, man, I can't believe. Like the truth of the matter is this: is you got owners of programs never going to their houses.
I know. It's sad. You're playing with life or death situations.
Man, they ain't got sneaker stores.
No.
They're like, oh, yo, look, we got an inventory of shirts or something. Like, these are human beings that went to treatment.
What kills me is that these owners will show up maybe once, twice a year that I see.
What, in a meeting? In a meeting,
speak at the meeting and pretend how great they're doing. And I'm aware of their bullshit, and I don't like that because you have a following of people that don't know better and they'll believe it and go into these homes and maybe end up dying and relapsing and passing away.
Yeah.
Maybe, Mike Tyson said something, everyone has a problem until they get punched in the mouth.
Maybe
we should just start, whatever. But you're playing with people's lives. Like, this shit should be serious,
but even why, I don't know. Say it's a boarding house then.
Yeah.
Don't say it's a recovery house. Because these people oh man, life's awful. You know how it is when we're out there. Then we get help. We go away to rehab. We're getting out. And we got to, listen, we don't even want to do what we're about to do.
Yeah.
So we're in rehab. We're like, I ain't trying to follow these fucking rules and live in a recovery house anywhere. I don't give a fuck if it's in Mexico, but I got to do this.
Yeah.
And you got case managers in there and they're telling, and then you get there and there's fucking no rules.
I know.
It's like, all right.
It's nuts.
There's a commodity for it now, though.
Yeah.
So there is, because there's people like.
What do you mean, a demand for it?
What? This is the sickest part.
Yeah.
Because they let them do whatever they want.
Yeah.
People are going there because they
don't
have to.
Yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah.
Now they're not urinating. They don't own a fucking urine cup.
Yeah.
And I was on, and people are like, "Yo, dude, just cut it out, dude. Just stay in your."
Yeah.
And I'm like, why?
Yeah.
Why is that the answer? Oh, he's hating for what? I'm the biggest.
Yeah.
I'm not, and that ain't with that pride and ego. That ain't got nothing to do with it. I'm saying, fuck, am I hating on them for it? They're irrelevant. They can't even fucking. They can't float with me. Oh, but by the way, I'm opening up another house in Delaware County too. And then in 3 months from now, I got another one that we're gutting right now and remodeling. So it'll put us at 30 beds down in Delaware County.
If you need a new roof, I work with a good sober company.
That's what I'm saying.
Great, another blessing
Boom,
from
top
God.
tier.
Yes, sir.
Give a shout out, top tier roofing.
Yep.
Good roofers. All right, John, we're at 50 minutes. He's like this.
Hey, John, take the last 10 minutes. Come here, bro.
Yeah. What's that even mean, though? I know. And he's looking at it. The sick part is, though, he's tapping his wrist, has no watch, and he's looking at the phone for the time. I don't know what's going on around here. We're having fucking fun, though. But, a lot of people are just full of shit, dude.
Yeah.
So you were telling me about something about calendars. What the fuck was that about?
Oh, I seen something with.
Well, I actually seen it because John behind the camera showed me this thing that you put up.
Yeah.
Who the fuck's selling calendars?
Oh, the calendars for $30 a calendar.
Who's selling that?
What's it? AA Savage. The Savage people are selling.
Savage
calendars.
Sisters.
Yeah. And the church gives them out for free, by the way. But that's
he's fucking stupid, dude. But
it's just.
What do you mean a calendar though?
I don't know.
Months of the year?
I saw something
like
on
January, February.
Yeah, the 2024 calendars.
What the fuck do you need that for?
I don't know.
Not saying
maybe
why are they selling it? What the fuck? I don't even need a calendar.
Yeah, neither do I.
I just said it was Sunday.
Yeah.
Maybe I do need a calendar. All right, hit them up for a calendar. But I
don't know. I mean, I try to stay out of the I
You're full of shit.
You know what it is? It's because it rubs me wrong. Certain places or certain things or certain, approaches that people do. And I think that, they need to be brought to light once in a while. You know what I mean?
You know what I don't understand? Is that somebody could do something good, right? People talk shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Why is it that, like, everybody tries to talk like you're being honest?
Yeah,
you know what I mean? All right, ooh, kill him for being honest.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, man, I ain't being honest.
People,
I'm the hater, I'm this. Well, listen, let me get everybody back to fucking reality. Everybody ain't cool anyway, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Most of these, they're all fucking Facebook.
Yeah,
like, they kind of slide shit in there, but they really ain't saying.
Yeah.
Why is it not okay for somebody to just say what they're saying?
I think I'll always be like that. I can
like
what people think. I know what works for me, what's working, and I think it's.
Why does that rub you the wrong way, though?
I don't know.
Oh, you don't even know why.
Oh, for me?
For the calendar, yeah.
Oh, it rubs me wrong because I feel like, certain things are put out there, and these, people are coming in sick and suffering already, and they have no funds, these fuckers. Just like myself. When I come into a house, I'm broken, destroyed internally, mentally, physically, and I don't need something like that to look at for, $30 for the year. I'm looking for like a day sober, if I'm lucky. You know what I mean? Like, I give two shits about what's being offered. Is it an income is it a separate? I don't know. I don't know what it is. Maybe maybe it goes to good supplies. Probably.
Now this is going to be I'm saying.
Honestly, I don't give a fuck.
Nah.
You know what I mean? Like,
you're
but
saying,
I'm not copping one.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that.
No, well, the thing, I think the thing, shout out, oh my God. The thing is, though, I think what they're trying to do, they got a lot of people, right?
Yeah.
Now, it shouldn't sound like I'm fucking sticking up for them a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not sticking up for anybody.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's like kind of, how like when nonprofits have like events, like it's like people that like lost their kids.
Yeah.
Like shit like that.
Oh, good.
That's who they're targeting. They get to buy I don't know if targeting was a good word, but to buy the calendars. Like, you know what I mean? Not so much like people in recovery.
Okay. Yeah.
More like, like people like shit like that. Yeah. I think.
I don't know. If
I'm not fucking buying nothing like that either, though. But I'm just saying. I mean, I'm being honest. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not really trying to be on here talking shit exactly because, like, because they already hate people. People hate on me.
Yeah.
Like, you were around.
They hate on me too.
So why? All right. I'm trying to take the higher road
because we're honest, and I think that the higher road is a good approach to take because you're never going to win. Negativity seeks negativity, and it's always bumping heads. If you take the higher road, that's it.
Well, you were around though, right?
Yeah.
When they, people were trying to verbally behind the scenes.
Yeah, I heard some things.
But like, kind of like, is he this? Let me say, trying to fuck everything up. When you're trying to fuck me.
Yeah. Well, they also.
Well, people live in.
But they also set up Jesus Christ and had him crucified.
That's what Eddie tried. Well, Eddie said to me. He said, dude,
so they won't set us up or other people?
That's what he said, dude. He said that to me. He said, dude, if they crucify Jesus, who you think they don't want to crucify you? He said, and I went, wow. I was like, yeah, dude. I'm like, Jesus. No, I'm just kidding that. No, but really, though, what the fuck? Throw a stone at me. It's cool, dude. I've been hit with stones my whole life, dude. Bring them. Fucking hit me with a mountain, motherfuckers. Nah, but I just think people are full of shit. A lot of people are full of shit. I think it is good to talk about. I think, especially when you have respect for what you're going through, as far as like where you're living at, the dedication that the owner of the house, puts you like the dedication he puts into trying to making sure people are doing the right thing.
It's your guys' livelihood.
Yeah.
It's what you guys do. And I'm blessed to know both of you.
And that's why I think and then when you see other shit, I think that's what bothers you about it. You know what I mean? It's like, instead of fucking selling this and that and getting this and that, why don't you get rid of your fucking bunk beds that are oversaturated in your programs and get fucking some single beds, you know what I mean? And fucking start showing up to your houses maybe.
I heard there's one house in South Philly that has like 17 people in it.
17?
17 or 16 people, I heard that last night from a friend of mine.
What?
Yeah, I forget the program name. It was a girls' house, girls' program. But I don't know, like
17. That's a lot of fucking women.
16. I'm thinking it has to be like a 3-story, right? Multiple. I don't know.
I mean, I have a big property in South. It ain't got 16, 17 people, but I got a big property. But it's 6 bedrooms.
Oh wow, nice. I think we worked on that with
it's nice as shit though.
Oh, it's nice.
Deck the fuck out, you know that.
Yeah.
I mean, everything, exit sign, everything's in it. You know what I mean? As far as everything. But so. I don't know, but I mean, because people, now it's bad when there's no room and they're fucking just Like, dude, if there was a place that was like fucking humongous, and they had the people in there like that, and it's like the right way, nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
But if it's fucking rinky dinky and
Well,
there's just bunk beds everywhere, it's like,
so I just got a text.
Oh.
There is a program that has 17 people in it. There's a bed in the laundry room. I'm not gonna.
Where at? What's the name of the program?
I won't say.
Nah, dude, stay back there, dude.
No.
What? I'm not. Show Sean and Sean can read. I don't want to look at it.
I
don't want nobody fucking thinking that you say it. I'm not saying it. That's the whole point of really going through it.
Yeah,
what is it?
I don't know. It's on. What is it, John? I don't know.
It don't matter. Then don't say it. Don't say
yeah.
it then. It don't matter. We don't got to say it. I don't care. I'm just saying. But if you're we're trying to put it
out.
Yo,
but if there's
we fucking been talking about for the
if there's that many people in a house, like hire someone to hold it down. Like put someone on I don't know, bro. Like if you're just
17 people.
If you're just collecting and not showing up and getting in the mix.
Wait, hold up, dude. How the fuck did you get that text message though? What are you recording this with your phone too and sending shit out?
No.
Or you asked somebody?
I asked somebody.
Oh, all right. I was about to say, I'm like, wait a minute. How the fuck?
What the bottom line is that this is important stuff to talk about. Yes, I agree. But I have tried to get sober since I'm 19 years old. I'm 41. And people, here he goes again. He only has like a half a year and now he's fucking gone. This is what people say. I hear it. Yeah, I'm aware too, but I'm a little sick. Whatever. Yeah. This is the way out for me. The program of action is the way out for me that led me to my higher power. And now I internally feel free. I don't need to. I used to look at people like yourself or Butch,
one day at a time.
And I used to be like, damn, I wish I was like that guy. He has his time together. He's living life. There's no more of that. I respect these people now, but it could be me now today. I don't want to be like anyone else anymore. And this is the promises that happened through doing the step work for me. And I tried every other possible way, and I almost died multiple times. And I'm grateful for this literature. You know what I mean? And the people that took me through it.
Yeah.
And the people that are coming in that don't know about it. I'm grateful for them.
I understand. All the other shit's just bullshit.
Yeah.
But when people's lives are at risk. But that is the answer.
Yeah.
That is what changed my whole life around. Is that I went to AA and actually participated in my own life.
Yeah.
Nothing was going to come for free.
Yeah,
I had to put some work in, mentally, physically, and financially, and everything. But first it was like I had to get my shit together. I had to, like learning what was attacking me, dude. That's the main thing. Knowing that I'm not alone. That, there's something there to help me. Like, I can't do it myself.
I've had a relapse, been brought back to life, woke up in the hospital and said, oh, maybe it was just bad luck, and used again. You'd think it would have been like, yo, showing enough.
Just bad luck.
Bad luck. I had a bad bag. I won't go there anymore. Yeah. It wasn't enough to wake me up because I need a spiritual change internally from the work. Yeah. So I'm just grateful, bro. Like, without this book, I'm dead. I'm suicidal. I want to die. I'll probably die from an OD. Yeah. With this book, I can live and be a part of my kid's life.
Man, I think it's amazing. You got any hobbies?
I do. I like... I'm looking to join like a bowling league. I was talking about that a week ago, but just like once a week. I don't want to be like in there 4 days a week. Yeah. But I was bowling when I was young. I was a kid on a team, and when I was like 10 or 11.
You were good.
I was decent. No ego here.
Yeah.
Softball. If anyone knows any softball leagues,
they got them when it gets a little.
They had them in New York. I used to love playing on softball leagues. Yeah, they have them in co-ed leagues too.
Levittown has a lot of that.
But just like once a week. Like I know guys that get overly into it too much. I just want to do it one day.
We're addicts.
Yeah, I know.
It's like softball league. Like people are playing midnight.
Yeah,
I know. We're practicing, baby. You're like, yeah, dude. All right, the fuck. But so what? So hobbies would be like you want to
sports, New York, sightseeing. I want to start traveling. I want to camp this summer. I want to get a tent or a log cabin in the woods. I want shit that like I'm just
without Eddie Z there and ladders.
Maybe I'll invite him. There's a lot to do. Lakes. I heard there's a nice lake in Jersey. It started with an M. I forget the name of it. My coworker told me the other day. He's like, "Yo, this is the spot you want to go. Lake something, Montauk or some shit." Anyway, just the beach. I'm going to be at the ocean this summer for sure.
Yeah, we're going to go down there. I think we're trying to get a lot of people together. To go down to get a house down there for a week. Yeah.
Wow, that'd be cool.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. So I think that you're doing good. I think I appreciate you coming out. Of course, always a good conversation.
Thank you for having me.
And dude, this ain't even like any other one that we did. I know that for a fact already doing it because we kind of like went right from wherever. Like the quick thing is though, dude, when Sean was mental, so Sean says, yo, it's Christmas time. My grandfather, now his grandfather's 98, now he's probably 90.
No, he's gonna turn 98 this next month.
So he's probably 94. say, or 95,
97.
whatever.
Oh,
he
yeah,
was.
yeah.
So he's at the time. So Sean's like, listen, dude, I'm not in the right state of mind. I'm depressed, whatever. He's like, I'm going to stay with my grandfather.
Sober with no solution, by the way.
Yeah, so I'm going to stay with my grandfather for Christmas. He's going to stay here or whatever.
Yeah.
And his uncle. So they're on the phone with me. They're in the car, and I'm like, yo, Sean, are you all right? And he's like, I didn't notice they fucking sound Irish and shit. And he's like, it's not Sean. And it sounds like him a little bit and fucking a little, I didn't notice. Anyway, he's like, it's fucking not Sean, it's Sean's uncle. I'm like, all right, my bad. And then they pull up the fucking 13th and Filbert. And his grandfather, dude, his grandfather loves him so much, dude. Like, your grandfather loves you, dude.
Yeah.
He was like 94, 95, whatever age he was. Literally, dude, got out of the thing to come talk to me, dude, and thank me. Yeah. He did. He thanked me for trying to look out for you, whatever. Yeah. You know, and your uncle was there, and he was cool. He's shot out, dude. You could tell, like, you know, and he's Irish motherfucker. You gotta watch. But yeah, you know, and I always joke around and say top of the morning to you and shit like that. Like, for fuck's sake, laddie boy. But yeah, so you know, but the guy loved you, dude. And I looked at him, and he you know, he's old. Yeah, he talks like calm. You know, he's old. He walks like, you know what I mean? But he walked. That's fucking amazing, dude. Yeah. Now he's 98, dude.
Almost, yeah.
So shout out to him, man. God bless him. I mean, really think about it. But that guy loved you, man. Like, loves you. And he like keep talking like he's. But yeah, he loves you, man. He loves you, and now I think it's great, dude. I think it's all great. I think it's great that he yelled at me. Now, you know, a lot of people. He's like, it's fucking not Sean. It's fucking. I'm like, all right, I guess I'll shut the fuck up. All right, Sean, I'll call you back. He's like, he's probably thinking, is this kid retarded? I said he's not.
Yeah. My two uncles, and my
what's his name?
My uncle Brian. And
Brian,
my other uncle and my father, David, are it's 4 people right there that I'm blessed to have these guys in my life.
And what?
Beyond blessed.
When you're together, what are you like? Everybody's yelling.
Not even. It's all good, fun stuff. Yo, I was the problem for years. Now that I'm getting well, I think I'm getting
one day at a time. Yeah.
Yeah, it was never me. It was never them. It was me the whole time, and I used to think it was them. It was. So
you should have just asked me that part. I would have told you, like, Sean, it's fucking definitely you, dude.
I know.
Like, you know what I mean? Right now, you suck.
Yeah.
But you're not going to forever. You know what I mean? That's my thing with you all the time. It's like, dude, it's going to get better. Right?
Yeah.
It don't happen right away, you know, but it's going to get better. You know,
Yeah.
Fuck yourself. You know, because it's always telling you, fuck yourself, dude. I know. Because you want to, dude, bro, believe me. I mean, and dude, this is a true thing. Like, a year, like, I was fucked up in my head, dude. I got all depressed too, dude. I got all nuts. I got chaotic myself. You know what I mean? And I'm unpredictable when I get like that.
Yeah.
So it's not a good place for my own self. You know, I'm suffering from the inside out, dude, and I don't know what to do about it. And I'm sober all these years. So
and that's why we know the internal suffering in sobriety, and I think that's why it's key to try to zone in on people who are new, and I can tell who's suffering just by looking at their face, and I try to approach them because I know that pain, and that pain almost brought me to suicide, and it was just untreated alcoholism.
There's that one, and then there's the one that's all over energetic, so happy, and running around the rooms trying to help everybody.
Oh yeah, like, there was me a couple of years ago. I would be on Facebook posting page 86. Top of the morning, read the big book back.
417.
Yeah, I was quoting pages. I wasn't even doing the shit. I just knew the book.
Yeah, I used to look at it and be like, he's in trouble.
Yeah.
I'm going to go to Troy. As soon as it would boom, I'd be like, I'm going over there. You know what I mean? You go in there, you're like, what's up, yo? Hey, what the fuck? What's wrong with you? You got Leo eating fucking 600 chicken fish sticks in the kitchen. He'd fill the whole pan. He would eat like fucking 30 of them. Be like, yo, anybody want to walk away? He didn't want to wash it. Yeah. But anyway, dude, I appreciate it. Evolution and Recovery Podcast on YouTube. Please like, subscribe. We're on TikTok. What?
3 things.
I am. Oh, that's my boy. I do always like asking this stuff. What's 3 things in life you stand by?
Honesty, hard work, and loyalty.
Damn, bro, you went right off the rip. Bang, that was the fastest. Yeah, that was good, bro. That was good.
Yeah,
that was good. Yeah, that was good because you knew what you fucking stand by. Some people got to think about it. How much do you stand by it if you got to think? Not saying other people that were on the show don't really feel that way. I'm just saying. But how do you? Boom.
But when I'm on drugs, corruption, cheating, and thievery.
That's the fuck I'm talking about, baby. I mean, they're the 3 things I stand by now.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. That's my life. Yo, what the fuck?
so.
I mean, I don't know. Yo, we can go. We'll keep going. We'll fucking be here all day and night. Dude, 'cause me and that right there could have sparked up a whole nother fucking conversation. Anyway, I appreciate it. I just want to say, dude, this is for the people. Like this dude fucking is doing a good thing, dude. He's newly sober. It's good too that like you're newly sober like that, though. For real, it is.
Yeah.
You got time. Things are changing. You're doing good. You're working hard. It is good because a lot of other people that I had on have a lot, like not a lot of time, but you know what I'm saying, multiple years. Some of them are starting. It don't matter. This is about the person that is trying to never do drugs, alcohol ever again.
Yeah.
And that it is possible to make it long as they're doing the right things. That don't always mean the AA book, the NACA, whatever, but people can change their lives. And this is what I was saying. I was like, not even nonprofit, nothing, but like starting an I Can movement.
Wow.
Because, dude, people got to know that they can. Like, dude, you can stay sober. It sounds silly, but like, somebody might take it now, but it's cool. Let them take it. They can fucking have it because I'm not going to start a nonprofit and do nothing with it. I'm just saying, though, like, people need to know, like, yo, bro, you can do it. Like, I can do this. Like, not like, because when somebody says, yo, you can do it, that's cool.
Yeah.
But when you say to yourself, like, I can do this, dude, I want to get through this, that's different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? For a while, when I was cold turkey and, bro, something was telling me, like, you could do it, don't do nothing. You, something was telling me.
Yeah.
But when I got like, I can do this. All right, I can do it.
Yeah.
You know, that's courage.
Confidence.
Courage, bro. Cowardly lion, bro. Put them up.
Yeah.
And then bang, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like all scared.
Yeah.
What's going on with me?
Why'd you hit me?
Yeah. So what the fuck, dude? Why is life attacking me? But, you know, so anyway, where the fuck I bring the Wizard of Oz and ain't that not Tommy Toll? Fuck you. No, I'm just kidding. I love you, Tommy Toll.
Love you, Tommy.
Yeah, love you, bro. Tommy Toll. But anyway, everybody, thank you for watching Evolution to Recovery's podcast. Please subscribe, like, ring the bell notification. Please watch us on TikTok, Instagram. We're on Facebook, Evolution to Recovery. Follow the page, please. It helps out. So, you know, the more people that share, post, that's very important. Please like them, share them. We're going to put shorts up. Please watch them. They're 60 seconds. You know, just support. And I appreciate all the support already. There's a lot of people. So, you know, thank you, everybody. Have a wonderful day. And when you watch this, because it's going to be on different days that you probably watch it, whatever day you're in, make it the best one you can. Thank you. Have a great day.
Thanks, guys.